today, if you're an investor in 2024 and you think it's crazy to be investing in property with the interest rates going up, Brisbane is prime for property investment. Its economy is improving, the population is growing, the infrastructure that's being added over the next decade remains that the properties will not only be more affordable but will be the best connected city in the country. The Brisbane market is fragmented in some areas. Some are performing higher than others, so you do really need to look into certain areas and find out which ones there are. Now, obviously, when it comes to the shortage and supply in properties, most residents that are young families that are living week to week, they have cost of living that bites into their budget and things are being quite tough. We're really looking at different people and different ways of living situations and co-living situations that make families more comfortable moving forward. Now, also there's these upper to middle class areas and gentrifying locations in Brisbane, which are a suburb that I'm doing a lot of work in, which is Stafford, which is considered an A-grade suburb because of all the work that's going in. There's also the wealthier demographics moving into the suburbs that push up values that have the ripple effect and making sure that the economy, social and cultural change are there. Those prices and those properties will continue to be there for the investors for the long term. And maybe you might want to buy a property in Brisbane now and move up in 5 years and secure that property now. But even before looking at the right location, make sure you have a strategic property plan to steer you through the upcoming challenges. Now, when it comes to the property market and things that will happen, what I talked to you about today may not be the case tomorrow. So remembering that you should focus your efforts on investments, grading properties and locations. You also need to remember that property investing is a process, not an event, okay? It takes time. You need to get educated. You can use buyer's agents if you want to. But what that means is that if your things have to be done in the right order, and selecting the location and the right property in that order becomes very important to the end-to-end process. And that's what makes things great about property investment, is that for me, and just like you probably, is that it's not likely that a property that you're looking at right now might suit your investment needs today. But if you didn't do the research and look at the area and get a feel for the region, you might not know what type of deals can come up into the future, so you can quickly assess them and decide whether you're in or out. And that's why having locals on the ground are really helpful for you, whether you're interstate or you're not familiar with an area. I'm always happy to help you with any properties in the inner North Brisbane region. If you want some information, always happy to have a phone call on 0455 986 093. Even if you're just curious and just doing your research, I love talking about property, researching, doing different things, because every street in every property in every suburb might have a different price value to you, and it might have a little bit of a nuance to street and suburb to suburb. So more than happy to help you out with all those things. Till next time, we'll chat soon. Thank you.